Hi everyone. I am a first year homeschooling mom, and I just we're just about to finish our first year, and I felt in my heart that the Lord wanted me to share, my testimony from this past year. So if this helps anyone else, so I hope and I pray that this would encourage someone who's looking to start homeschooling, or they feel like the Lord is leading them to start homeschooling. So I just wanted to, yeah, to share this, and I pray that this would encourage you. So um, last year, my daughter, she was going to public school. She was in first grade, and then the Lord started putting in our heart that He wanted us to start homeschooling our daughter. Actually, He started talking to me about it, and I was like, Lord, I'm not the person for this. I don't have the patience. I don't other I don't know how to get I don't know any information about homeschooling. Like, I know of people that homeschools, but I really didn't know anything else about, homeschooling. So when I shared this with my husband, and he was up for it, he was like, yeah, let's do this. So and we shared this with my daughter, and she was very excited. Yeah, she wanted to do it too. So we started to pray, and then one night, my daughter, she also had a dream where the Lord confirmed to us, yeah, yes, this is what He wants us to do. So I started, looking for curriculum, and I saw there were so many different things, and I started talking to people, and everyone was doing different things, and I felt like, man, I felt a little overwhelmed with all the information that's out there. And I was looking on YouTube, and I mean, everyone had different things. So I started to pray, and I started to ask the Lord, what do you want us to do? And then in the end, we felt like the Lord was leading us to go with the Abeka curriculum. So that's what we ended up choosing, to do a Abeka curriculum. So, and yeah, so this past year, man, it when I started, I am not like an organized person, so it was kind of hard for me because things were like all over the place. Even though they had a plan laid out for me, um, and all those different things, I never had like a set time. My aim was every day to do homeschooling in the morning, and a lot of times it didn't work out. So because I'm not an organized person, I saw myself like all over the place. That's like one of the things that that kind of bothered me, and I just kept praying about it, and I kept telling the Lord about it. And then I saw that um when I'm walking with the Lord, when I'm just continually just abiding in Him, when I am just like so in tune with the Lord, our homeschool experience, it was just so wonderful. It was like He gave me the patience. He taught me what to teach her. He taught me how to teach her. He was just coming through. The Lord was just doing it all through me, when I was just like so in tune with the Lord. And my daughter and I would have such a great time. We would just enjoy each other. We would just enjoy, home. I would enjoy teaching her, and she would just enjoy, being my student. And then there were days where I was not abiding in the Lord, where I would just, wanted to just get this done. I felt like in a hurry. I just wanted, I expected too much from my daughter. And then, so we had days like that too. And then I had days where I'm like, man, I can't do this, Lord. I am not someone, who's cut for this. But even through that, when I would go to Him, the Lord would teach me. He would teach me. He would show me my heart, and He would show me as a parent the things that He wanted me to work on. He wanted me to bring it to Him so that I can be a better mom. So, and that was just a beautiful process for me to see that, the things that the Lord is asking me to change in me, so that I can be a godly mom who would just you know to encourage my daughter to follow Him. I mean, that's our purpose, that's our aim, to make our children run after Him you know So yeah, so I mean, we have a couple more days of homeschooling left, and I am so thankful to God for this past 1 year. Through all the struggles, what I want to say is that run to Him, run to the Lord. If the Lord is leading you to do this, obey Him. If He's asking you to homeschool your child, He's going to give you the strength. And the first year, it's not that easy. But if you abide in Him, trust me, He will teach you. He will teach you how to teach. So I hope um, this video encouraged someone out there. I felt in my heart to make this video, so I hope this has encouraged someone. And if you have any other questions, you can ask me. And yeah, obedience is better than sacrifice. God bless you.